Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Meskirovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our capture... imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off-planet even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Damu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander, so let's get the job done.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target fire starter.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
There's our first target. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
Federal raiders just took out one of our facilities. Contact Colonel McCarran. We need assistance immediately. We cannot afford to lose our regional intelligence operations.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it. Contact eliminated!
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. New target, Spider.
infantry will take it from here. We need to evacuate now, before McCarran's armored cavalry shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil site.
All personnel, I'm initiating protocol Fensho Kengu. Evacuate all facilities. Destroy and burn all hard drives, node-routers, and data caches before you evacuate. Make sure we leave nothing but ashes for these deviant dogs.
Well, that's what happens when you take a really big mech, a 90-tonner, into a fight like that. I'm gonna take every shot from every freaking enemy in the area, sadly. Boy, did I get fucked up. My mech got tore up. But I mean, I dropped a whole shitload of mechs too, so... I had ammo explosion on my left-hand side. Not good. Won't be able to use this mech for a hot minute. Really, I should be running 100-ton mechs. Instead, I'm going up against them in like 70-ton mechs and 90-ton mechs, which is about how it sounds. Oh, it's all garbage, man. All garbage. Just what? I'd rather take the money. Just don't even give me salvage anymore. Jesus. At least I could sell this for a couple million. 317,000. I was getting peppered as soon as I hit. I'm not sure I can actually repair what damage was done to that mech. I mean, damn. I mean, luckily it only had, like, I mean, it happens. Not every mission is going to be perfect. They're going to get shots that are going to land. That's what I like about this game. It can be punishing sometimes. I mean, usually I take in this 85-tonner and it does way better in this. But then again, a Battle Master is called a Battle Master for a reason. Man, I'm telling you. I mean, they keep dropping these, like, damn, huge ass mission briefs. They're just insane, Lord. I mean, insane. Okay, so I have enough time. The Cyclops on. Oh no, the Battlemaster refit won't be either. I mean, I can use the other Battlemaster, but still, all the other mechs should be up. I think the Archer be retrofitted by then. Wait a minute. Oh, that was pilot recovered. Okay. The only one that won't be done, damn it, is the Battlemaster, which is my main. That sucks. I gotta say, I'm fairly happy with Lieutenant Leon Freeman. I mean, he's not done too bad. That's what I fought in the last stop. I don't need any more 80-ton mechs. What I need is like 100-ton something. I don't need another Cyclops. The Marauder's a good mech, but I already have one, I'm pretty sure. Is that 11? It's 11 million anyway. I ain't got that kind of money. I need money to retrofit. Because I've been getting better parts, or at least I was getting better parts. See, this Victor has jump jets. This is 9B. Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. And yeah, cannot afford that. Isn't that crazy? It's 13 mil. I mean, it's worth it. 13 mil because it's a beast of a mech. I mean, what's it got? It's okay, I guess. 360 defense. I can bump that up probably like 400 or 500 defense. See, they always go standard, pretty much. I mean, when they're not like roasted. Anyway, let's see if we can sell some of these old mechs. Wait, I got 2 grasshoppers? Since when? Oh, okay. Hold up a second. I gotta move some of these mechs off of this. The ones that are destroyed anyway. Yeah, don't sleep on the grasshopper. It's a damn good mech. I mean, I have to say I'm pretty satisfied with that mech. Oh, that's right. Okay, I got it. That's right. Wait, what? This is a 5N. That's 5H. So what's the difference between the two? Okay. PPC. This has, yeah. It doesn't. The SRMs are replaced out for PPC. Which, you know what, that might not be a bad idea. I mean, SRMs are nice and all that, but they're still close range. PPC gives it a long range advantage. 1893. Nah, I'm gonna sell it. Really, I need to retrofit all of these mechs. I mean, to be quite frank. I should be, at some point, I don't know, I should be getting into Omni-mechs. But I think that won't be until after the clan invasion, which is why I'm pushing. Look, man, Warhammers are like a great frontline mech. Period. Argument over. I mean, they're like, I mean, I would say that the Zeus, all these mechs are really good mechs. Problem is that I don't have, like I said, any 100-ton assault mechs. So if they drop something like that, most of the time, if you're a squad lead, you're going to take more punishment than anybody else is on the field, and that's, you know, I mean, you saw what happened to the Vulcan in that last fight. He got tore up from the floor up. I mean, as much as I like the Trebuchet, I don't need another 50-ton. Yeah, I think I might keep the rest of these. The Jenner, I was surprised that the Jenner took as many shots as it did, even from the AC-5. I mean, people think that the AC-5 is like I don't know, minor. It is not. I mean, an AC-5 is a really big cannon. I mean, obviously in comparison to AC-20 or something like that, it's not even comparable, but still. Let's see. Yes, man, that really does suck. You know what? I'm about to make it worse too, cause no, I already put it on that. Okay, that's where I left off yesterday. Is that I hadn't. I gotta say that I'm not. These medium lasers. I think I might have to keep it the way it is at the moment. But these medium. Let me check the loadout for ammo too. I mean, I burned through a lot of ammo last round, so that's what, 240 rounds. I don't have time really to... Oh, shit, what? Why didn't it repair that? I hate it when it does that, man. It's because I didn't have another tier 3 short burst laser. I'll be honest with you, I really kind of want to take the short burst off. I mean, it does hit quick, but it doesn't really matter because you know, it just doesn't feel like it does the damage. Let me make sure that I got everything done on here that I need to be done. Again, the AC-5's nice, but I'm thinking, maybe go to AC-5, a regular AC-5. It's a tier 2 AC-5. It does 5.25 damage. What does this one do? It does and it's tier 2, 3.15 damage. I mean, the problem with any of these is the retrofit time. You know, especially in a war zone, it's going to take more time. So, it's a big decision to do this. I won't be able to use this mech in the next deployment, and it just keeps going up. I mean, we're already at 300 tons. I mean, I could still field more, like, say, the Stalker or something like that, but it kind of scares me to have one of our allied pilots in behind me with a fucking Stalker. Because they tend to hit you in the back. I mean, I don't think they did a real bad job this time, but we had targets all over the place, and with it being dark. And what is the deal with the night vision? It's like they got Gen 1 night vision on these mechs. These, like, super high-tech mechs, and that's... I hope that they deal with that. I really do, because it shouldn't be that way. Anyway, I thought that throwing these medium laser short bursts on there would be good because there's only 2 of them. I'd be able to cycle it faster. But let's see. Damage is 3.85. What is that? A tier 2, right? Tier 3. Yeah, see, it just does more. It does less damage. Now, you can fire it faster, but then you gotta maintain it and listen to it and all that. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, it's gonna be 8 days. Hopefully. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to deploy with it, but we'll see. Right after the mission. That's because I timelined it like an idiot. But, oh well. What is that? What tonnage are we up to? See what I mean? 310 is 10 more tons. And trust me, you need every... I mean, you saw the last fight. You need every ton we can get. Alright, I'm gonna focus on this. A lot of times I get on stream and I get pulled off, and then... So I'm trying to speak less and play more. Do you see the Crater Cobras? I kicked the shit out of the Crater Cobras not that long ago. I haven't dealt with the Screaming Eagles. They're mercenary groups. What is their entire military made up of mercenary groups? Yeah, there we go. So, I mean, this is a pretty decent run. It's going to be 4.5. 4.5 mil. See, by the way, the reason you see that, I keep 3 up just in case. I mean, because if you got 2, you override it, and it'd be like, ah, fuck. So I keep 3 just in case. Sometimes you don't know until a mission out. Like in this case, you know, we need 10 more tons, so I might not be able to field 10 more tons. I mean, look, 2 of my main mechs are down right now. And this has got all short burst lasers on it. I could bring this in, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the Zeus. What is that, 506 armor, 538, 538. I see something here. I mean, if the Zeus has, if I have enough ammo to actually, because, I mean, the AC-5s, you gotta, it's a regular AC-5. And it only has 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 120 rounds. Oh, man. Alright. I think I might go with the, nah, I'm not bringing the alternate Battle Master. Fuck it. Is that 295? 070 ton max. I like the Cataphract and the Warhorse. I mean, the Warhorse, the Warhammer. Let's see if we can make up 10 tons here. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Okay, what's wrong with the fucking Archer? There's always something, man. What happens is that you ran out of, you know, like say I run out of tier 3 lasers. I only have a few of them. If you hit auto repair, it thinks you don't have any lasers. In other words, it won't tear down. Yeah, see, I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it, man. That's the problem with doing like these high tier lasers. If you don't have any to replace them, you're fucking screwed. Is there anything else missing? 16 days just to replace 2 laser fittings. I mean, make a freaking commitment here. So, the Archer won't be out there either. And I don't dare to go in there under tonnage. It's only 295. Yes, I'm like 15 tons underweight. That's underweight, but as far as I know, the Stalker isn't missing parts. It's an 85 ton mech, and I only got 83 tons worth of. Let me check it just in case. I didn't even realize I was like. Sometimes I do that. I didn't realize I was under tonnage that bad. I mean, how I could have slapped another heatsink on there, or. I've been using it though, and I don't know, it's been kicking some teeth in, so. That's 310 exactly. 85, 70. I really hope these pilots, I really hope that they're able to hold up to it this time. See, light mech affinity. It just sucks, man. I mean, at this level of the campaign, the light mech affinity does not help very much. I'm going to have to put my pilots into training. But you can't doubt her skills. She's better than I am. So. And this dude's almost maxed. Yeah, after this mission, I'm gonna spend time on upgrading my characters and doing some other things. I mean, we're into the war zone, the war phase of the fight right now. So, alright, let's hope that what is that? A large laser SB has no tier upgrades. Well, hopefully we can handle this. I'm really concerned, though, I ain't gonna lie.
The ruins of the derelict warship are straight ahead, Commander. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles have taken refuge in its interior. If we want to have any chance of getting out of this mess alive, we're going to need their help. Let's hope they aren't in as dire straits as we are.
To put on the upgrade for the laser cooldown
Amazing.
damage.
I never thought I would ever see one of the ancient warships. These things used to be at the top of the food chain when it came to the supreme military power of the Star League. Massive spacecraft that acted as jump ships, armed to the teeth with naval weapons and assault dropships.
And were often used to rain death across entire systems with nuclear fire and chemical strikes. Untold billions died at the hands of these monsters. It's not surprising that they were the first things to be targeted and destroyed in the early succession wars.
Those mechs, they're broadcasting Federated Suns IFF. You out there, identify yourselves.
We are an independent detachment of the 2nd Crucis Lancers on special assignment. We're here to help.
Rihanna Campbell? Is that you? I thought you were with that Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting Davian military IFFs?
That's a long story for another time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd McCarran's Armored Cavalry. They've been probing our defenses for the past week after we repelled an all-out assault from them at Graves Hallow. If you want to help, join us, and let's push these bastards back. Keep us in good enough shape, and we might just live to see tomorrow. Colonel Westrick, enemy scouts just crossed the outer perimeter. They're here! Well, okay then. Let's get to work. Rihanna, Commander, we'll appreciate the assist here. Keep our mercs in fighting shape. We won't be any good to you dead.
New target, Raven.
Can't lock on to that target.
Target Target acquired.
Component lost. Before more perfect on me.
Reserve forces from the Karens appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to heat up quickly here.
Understood. We should be able to pull through if we can keep our forces in the fight.
We'll do our best, Colonel.
Best thing to do is to get away from those other mechs because you're just going to shoot us in the back. You know what? I'm going to do something crazy here. I'm going to go out and
Target acquired.
Cannot acquire that target, Commander.
New target, Spider.
so much for that.
New target, Vic.
Contact verified. Opening fire!
You know, it'd be nice if these guys would actually, I was gonna say, fight back instead of like.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Mech down! Can hear the pilot scream through my cockpit.
Target destroyed.
Those that kill together, stay together.
Target destroyed.
Already tore up my right arm.
New target,
The
Javelin.
assigned target is set. Engaging weapons! Dynasty unit has gone critical. Repeat, critical.
Base, be
Target
advised.
destroyed.
Dynasty unit has gone critical.
New target, Locust.
Solid copy. We are engaging now.
Jenner.
Enemy mechs, down and out!
Target acquired.
The commander wants us to bring down a target. Let's do it!
Missile. Target destroyed. Near target Orion.
Scared now.
Target acquired.
That's what I hate about these AI, dude. They just don't engage when they're supposed to. I lost my fucking heavy.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Commander, if we're gonna survive this, we need every mech we can get. Do your best to protect my men.
Yeah, what the hell do you think we're doing?
New target Gunshot.
Roger that! We'll rip that target to shreds.
Target acquired.
Put that mech down!
Target destroyed.
Down that mech!
Destroyed. Target acquired.
I gotta get out of this tight space.
We're gonna fall behind the commander.
My mech's already beat this shit.
Hostile down!
And of course all my other mechs are doing just fine because my mech's at point, so it takes the most damage, and I can't get them to do simple shit like just focus on an enemy. I mean, they can focus, but not well enough.
New target
Shit.
Archer.
That's not good. Those are even stronger mechs. How many did we lose? They only got 3 mechs left. That's perfect. Wait, there's more. Okay, it's 5. You know, it's only showing 3 on my sensors. My mechs all beat the hell though, so this AI is gonna have to step it up. This is why I always like to bring in a heavier mech for myself, because
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
I'm usually the one
Target
fighting them,
acquired.
not the other way around.
Those readings were enemy mech. Moving east.
Target destroyed. New target Centurion.
Alright, I gotta get up after this fight. I gotta let them fight a little bit instead of fucking using me as a pincushion. Look at this dude. Just down there fucking chilling. You know? Drinking a beer, hanging out.
New target Battlemaster.
Roger on that attack order!
Traitor Cobras, stay strong. We've almost got them.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Strike the designated hostile.
Yeah, you guys go. I'm gonna sit here and watch you actually do something effective for once. Jesus. Maybe not shoot our allies in the back while you're at it. Oh, you decided to join the fight. See, this is why the Warhammer didn't take much damage before. I was sitting there giving him compliments and shit, like, damn, look at him, he's doing really good. Nah, he's really not. Still got rear guard coming in, so this is gonna be this is gonna be. Last time I did this with a better mech, with the 100-ton mech. Like I said, you want to have a bigger mech than the rest of your team, the AIs, because
I'm taking heavy damage. Requesting support.
I'm scared to get in front of that dude. He's got 2 PPCs on him. I can't believe that bull. I was gonna say, what the hell does it take for you guys to drop a mech?
We're coming to you, Commander.
Neutralize the commander's target.
See how they do. Cataphract's moving in good. Come on, you guys can do it. You can make it up the ramp. Oh! Hell yeah, get him, boys. I don't want to accidentally shoot any friendlies.
Target destroyed.
It's just too
Target
cramped in here.
acquired.
That's
We're
why
on
I
your
wanted
target,
to move us
Commander.
outside, because they just charged right in. I'm watching our allies just like brutalize each other. Oh, that PPCX, man. Damn. Come on, guys. Come on, you can do it. Get them. That Vindicator should have been done by now. Come on.
By the blade of
Target destroyed.
Oh my
Solid
god,
copy.
that
Let's smash the
PPCX.
priority target.
Problem is, you know, close range, that PPCX just wrecks shit close range. And I got these other dudes just like, okay,
Wiped out the enemy
thank
mech.
you. Yeah, look at these blueberries just like randomly bumping into each other and not doing it. Good job, guys, good job. I gotta say, they did a pretty decent job. There's still more enemies out here, though. We're being... I know there is, because look at my computer, it's
Repositioning on
all...
your 6.
It's all raggled up. Maybe that was ally. ECM. If this had been... Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, if this had been an out in the open fight, this would have been much better.
Forces
Look how
appear
fast
to
that
be
was over.
withdrawing. For now, our forces are in the clear.
You have our thanks, Commander. But without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very skeptical about our overall chances at survival. A very strong ECM field is preventing us from contacting anyone at the system's jump point. We have a long-shot plan to try to get a message off-world. With your help, we might just be able to do it. Come by our command center and I'll share the details with you.
I really wish it, like I said, I had a heavier mech, like 100-ton or something like that, to take on a field. Or we could have fought outside, but they kept spawning on either side of the ship and then wrecking their units, and we were supposed to protect them. That was just a shitty situation. I mean, the AI just charged in. I mean, in a lot of cases, just ran right past me. I couldn't hold. I mean, normally the effective tactic would have been to hold them at either point, at the entrances at either point. But our allies, the blueberries, they weren't shooting jack. I don't know if you like a little bit ago when I was moving in, I moved out there, and there's literally enemies chilling with them. I don't know if they were drinking beers together or what, but they were definitely not. They need to work on the AI with the game just a little bit more. That doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means that they need to work on the AI a bit more. 34 for a freaking Marauder. A 75-ton Marauder. Insane, man. See why I just took money? I mean, they just keep giving us their most useless pilots. I turn out and look at them in the barracks. Let's see. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. Because I'm probably just gonna have to fire her because look, I'm over 3 mil on operating costs. Man, that Sasha Lockwood and Rachel Laird, they're really stacking up the injuries and the traits, and I mean, Sasha Lockwood is really, damn, look at that. Alright, what about you? What's it? Well, actually, she's got 2 traits. I give her that. 6. Her stats are pretty shit. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Send her to school and get her core stats raised. This guy though, he's still got some pretty decent stats. I mean, I can work with that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I gotta get rid of one of them. It's like, what really sucks is that, okay, so this guy, you might think because he has 2 10s in the front, that makes him better, but it doesn't. Look at how low his laser ability is. It's like at a 5. Whereas Captain Kendrick is a 7. I mean, all their stats are pretty much decent all across the board, even though he is, you know, it's cheaper to keep him there. Ah, man. Yeah, see, you can read the stats on the right. I'm sure most people have played this game, so I would hope they have anyway. Either way, for now, 20,000 every period, 18,000 every period. I can live with that. Let's see what mechs they have here. Oh wow, what do you know? Some of the mechs I tore apart are now up for sale. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? I mean, they couldn't give them to me. Instead, you know, fuck it, just throw them up there for sale. Why not? It's great, dude. I'm tempted to get this Victor. I think maybe the biggest reason I will not get it, well, besides the cost or getting insane, I mean, that's not every 90 days. Yeah, in 59 days, I'm going to have to pay $3 mil. Just to keep them. Normally, in normal operating costs ain't that high, by the way. You only keep, like, maybe 3 regiments up. You know what I mean? Just for them 3 them 3 step missions where you gotta do a mission back to back to back. You don't have time to repair, so you got to switch up mechs. I mean, really, that's one thing I would tell everybody about this game. It's not, the mech isn't, the mech is like the tool, you know, it's the pilot that matters. So at the end of the day, if you're joining, say, a friend's game or something like that, don't think about it like he's hiring your mech, because he's not. He's hiring you. You know what I mean? He's betting on your, oh, see that 50% markup on all, and I'm hostile in here. Yeah, I ain't buying shit from this place. I'll probably get, like, most every one of those mechs for hardly nothing. I mean, look at this. AC-10 is almost $1 mil. But anyway, what I was saying is, they're hiring you as a pilot, not as, you know, not all the other shit. So don't take it as, you know, well, when you get in there, oh, I need time, sorry, I'm trying to focus on too many things here. Don't focus on it, like, well, I don't have my mechs, oh my god. I mean, if you're a good mech pilot, you can operate any mech. I mean, obviously, you probably have an affinity to a certain mech, just like most of the mech pilots have there, too. I'm just curious how much... Ooh, Jesus, man. He got melted from behind. Not as bad. The Cataphract did a really good job. It's with its hunch, it makes, like, a harder target. With its chicken legs, too, it makes it a harder target to actually target and attack, so... This mech can take most of what's dish, but most of the damage came from the front. And me... all the damage came from the front, but that was because I was taking on every enemy. I mean, it was insane. They were just cooking me. Cooking me. Alright, let's get back at it. When we did the, sorry, I'm reading this message here, but when, in the beginning of this campaign, you deal with, what is it, General Heartstone? He's not a very good commander. I'm surprised that they left him in command after he fumbled the, you know, the training regiments and all that, because he did the same thing in there. He pushed us, and not only did we repel him, we annihilated him. I mean, it was pretty fucking embarrassing. You would have thought that they would have taken him out of command right then. Isn't that crazy? These are mech units, by the way, and they're doing better than the paid Fusiliers. which is the actual military, you know? We're all mercs. Sorry, I'm reading this breakdown of Operation Galahad. See on the other side, it'll be just like Galahad. Yeah, I didn't want you thinking you play the game. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a targeted strike on their communications array. This is what? Damage coverage is... So you already get that? Yeah, so actually I'll take salvage shares. Yeah, it's a good game, brother. I mean... I guess it's up to your taste. If you ever played, like, Armored Core or anything like that, I think this game is far better than Armored Core 6 ever was. This is the boring part, is setting out your mechs and getting them. But if you play any games like that, I believe that you'll be into a game like this. I'm gonna try to fast line it though to get into the combat. I'm doing the main mission, which is a campaign at the moment, so every mech counts. And my Battlemaster refit still isn't up. Damn it! Neither one of them. What is going on here? Well, I hope that... Well, I appreciate you stopping in, man. I mean, I always like that. That's why I put... I wasn't sure in doing any of this, really, to be honest with you. I usually put out curated content, I guess you could say. So I wasn't sure if it would be worth doing it, you know? But, I don't know. What did I just do? I'm with a community, and this is kind of stuff that we do. We're always looking for people that are actually tactical and good. But if anybody just gets one thing out of this game, that it's a good game, and they give it a try and they enjoy it, then I've won. That's the way I see it. Oh, should I give the Cyclops another freaking try? I don't know. Yeah, dude, they're coming out with a new DLC in March. I'm surprised. I'm very happy with this game. I thought they were done with it because it's, it's a niche game. I know that. I get it. But I'm telling you, the game is worth it. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, if you do get it, if you happen to get it, man, and you want to team up, I got some other guys that I run with. Our Discord link is down there. Hit us up, and we're always looking for a mech pilot. I mean, especially a skilled mech pilot. So, because otherwise AI just shoots me in the back the whole fucking time. Alright, let's see. We're gonna have to make a change with this cataphract, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Nobody's injured? No. I mean, they've added in a lot of stuff too, like the pilots now you can upgrade and change their stats. See, all these guys have training, so they're really getting into depth. I didn't think they would do it. Like I said, man, I know how I sound, but I just like to. I run with a lot of people, a whole lot of people, and some of the people I meet and run with, I'm just like, wow, how are these guys not doing more tactical shit than what they're into? I might have to bring something big. I don't want somebody else up right here. I'm bringing a Zeus. Okay, I'll go with 5 tons over. I'm good with that. Our lineup's pretty solid. Alright. Let me save it real fast. Yeah, I might be. I know it's not like. What did I just do? I'm breaking shit, is what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. I did save it, right? Alright, things are about to heat up, so. Excuse me if I don't catch your comment. Make sure my mechs are all online. Yes, everything's repaired. Alright, let's do it. 32 days, and why can't I fucking... What the shit? I was gonna say, why... Oh, because it's 38 days, okay. Alright, let's do it.
The Crater Cobras have provided us with the location of a series of powerful ECM arrays that have been disrupting long-range comms across the entire solar system. If we destroy enough arrays within the region, we should be able to pierce the localized disruption field and get a message out to the system's jump point. We need to destroy these ECM arrays in order to have any hope of getting a message off-world. If we don't succeed, well, we'll all most likely die here, Commander.
Oh, lovely. No pressure at all for the likes of us, eh?
I know it's hard to hear, but it's the simple truth. While we've had our successes, McCarran's armored cavalry still has 4 full regiments of troops on Sarna. It's a simple numbers game. The reality is, we don't have enough forces to come out ahead. Even with the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles, we need reinforcements. And with the system's HPG down, the only way that we can ever hope of getting them is if we get a message back to Davion Command through a ferried message by jump ship. Bringing down these ECM arrays is our only chance at doing that. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this time, all our lives are depending on this. So good luck, Commander.
Well, I really hope the AI works with me this time, because that last stop was rough. I mean, we got an open field, so hopefully they won't be shooting me in the back too much. That's why I said it's always better to have human pilots, because they can avoid shooting you. start throwing everything now. Damn. Those vertibirds don't seem like much, but they pack a punch. If that was only the screening force, I'm pretty happy with my mech so far, though. My allies are doing really good. Just keep it up, guys. Like I said, that's what I was saying about having good pilots. I mean, a lot of people think the mech comes with the pilot, but it definitely, no. A good mech pilot can pilot any mech. All they really need to do is add in customization where we can change our names. I mean, I get the story and all that, but I think at this point we're far past that shit. Damn it.
That will leave a mark.
Target destroyed.
Step by step, we just take it one at a time.
That was a transmission on the AFFC's command line. The first one since we've arrived at Soina. I can't make out anything in it, but destroying the other ECM towers might allow us to hear the broadcast. Keep it up, Commander.
Really kind of concerned about pushing. I was gonna push back to that one and flank right and take out those 2 points, but I'm worried I'm gonna get hit with that. Yep, I knew it.
New target, rifleman.
We'll neutralize that target.
Jesus, guys. Nice.
New target, commander.
Roger on that attack order.
Target destroyed.
So far, so good. Being jammed. Somebody's ECM is playing hell on my,
Giddy up, Commander. On your 6.
God,
Looking
that
fly
ECM
too,
is so
don't mind me
strong, I can
saying.
hear it. I can hear it like sizzling my freaking system. Thank you to anybody that's in here that dropped in to check out the
Target
content.
destroyed.
It helps a lot.
Target destroyed.
And like I said, I'm always down to run with people. Anybody that wants to run together, just as long as you're got a tactical mindset,
That had to sting.
Because I play like games like Division 2 and all kinds of stuff like that, and that, after you get up to the higher levels, it can get a little much. What the hell? Why aren't they showing up? These turrets aren't showing up at all.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna drop, no, okay. This mech is big as hell.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target dragon.
Damn it! Commander, the ECM disruption is weakening, but McCarran is encircling our forces while you're attacking the ECM installations. We don't have the numbers to fight through them. We need those towers destroyed so we can find a gap in their lines. We fought too long and too hard for this to be our end.
Yeah, so what do you want us
acquired.
Got this. Light it up.
Neutralize the commander's target.
We're beyond help. The Federated Sons. We've reached Sarnazathna.
The message is getting clearer, but we still can't make out any discernible information. We need to destroy those remaining ECM towers.
Commander, our tactical projections are not good. The only way we can break through McCarran's forces is if we abandon our wounded. That is not something I'm willing to do.
Blackjack.
We're preparing to make our last stand. Finish the mission, Commander. Then get as far away from us as possible. Regroup with Captain Damu. Get a message back to Davian Command. Survive.
Colonel Westdrake, I'm sorry we couldn't do more.
It's okay. It's the part of the job that all of us mercenaries must accept at some point. Today, it's just my time.
Nicely done, Commander.
But we're still gonna lose that unit. So we're all part of a Merc unit. They treat us like frontline fodder.
New target
The
captured.
assigned target is set. Engaging weapons.
Oh, is that a...
Target acquired. Destroyed. Target acquired.
I was gonna say, you guys better catch up to me before I get taken the fuck out. Good night.
Hold out much longer. Great work, Commander.
New target Orion.
Solid copy. Let's smash the priority target.
Impress me by taking that dude out.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This CMG was so nasty.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah. Damn it.
Hell of a shot.
Yeah, well, we ain't even halfway done yet, ladies, so buckle up.
Maneuvering behind you, Commander.
I bet you maneuver in front of me.
Target acquired.
Hostile down.
So you have to take a lot of damage in the backside.
Target acquired. Ammo depleted.
Wait, what? Ammo depleted. I was not expecting that.
New target catapult.
Ah, shit.
We're on your target, Commander.
It's a stalker, I think. Oh, it's catapult again.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Nice.
New target.
Contact eliminated!
Squad taking heavy damage!
Target destroyed.
That had to sting.
On you, Commander!
Target acquired.
This is Arden Sortek of the Davion Heavy Guards calling all surviving forces of the Federated Suns. We have breached Sarna's atmosphere and are available to reinforce on your position. Is anyone out there? Please respond. Again, this is Arden Sortek. Colonel Sortek, this is Colonel Richard Westrick with the Crater Cobras. My God, is it good to hear your voice. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles are pinned down 50 clicks east of the city of Catatonia along the coast. We estimate that the Big Mac will have us completely surrounded in 3 hours. Transmitting exact coordinates now. Coordinates received. We're preparing an orbital mech drop to reinforce your position. Hold fast, Colonel. Help is here.
This is Captain Alana Damu with the survivors of the 5th Certist Fusiliers. We don't have much left, but we are moving to assist. ETA, 2 hours.
Looks like our salvation is here, Commander. I've marked a new exfil site on your map. Let's get out of here and join the others.
They didn't need that anyway. Glad we pulled that off. Kind of unhappy about the SRM running out of SRM so early. But then again, I was a little free with them. I'm gonna have to rejigger that mech to where it has more ammo. That Orion is... that was the one I was duking it out with 3/4 of the way into the push. I mean, for it not being considered one of the top mechs, it sure puts a beating down. I've used it before, and so have some of our guys, and some of our guys swear by it. Grand Dragon. I don't have one of those yet. I mean, worst case, I can take it and then sell it if I don't. Let's see what we got down here first. Yeah, I'll take the Grand Dragon. I mean, besides these right here, dude, those are pretty decent. Nice, nice, nice. What do we got here? I can't get over that Rachel Laird is a better pilot than I am. And damn near Sasha Lockwood's almost there. Would she lose an arm? No. And the Zeus 10, 8, 7. I knew once we were out in the open more that, I knew it. I knew that once we were out in the open, we would be doing a lot better. That last fight was just too close range and too many people shooting at each other. Jesus, mech is all tore up. Look at that. It's too bad that I don't know, I can't do nothing about the ECM jamming. Here, I'll read this out. Commander, Captain Damu. We're about to engage in a fight of our lives. God, we lost that other mercenary. What is it? The Crater Cobras? Their whole unit was wiped out. Oh, wait a minute. The Capellans must know that if they can't wipe us out before the heavy guards touch down on Sarna, it's over for them. Their only hope at maintaining control of the planet will be to utterly destroy our forces, so that when Colonel Sortek touches down, they'll have the numbers to fight him back. We've all gone through too much just to lose everything at the end. We need to muster whatever strength we have left and hold the line until Colonel Sortek relieves us. Gather your best mechs, equipment, and mech warriors. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And meet my Crater Cobras at the following coordinates. Prepare to give the Big Mac everything you've got. Are we going to McDonald's? We did not go through 6 months of hell just to die on the day that reinforcements arrive. The only thing left to do is hold the line. We do that and we will live to see tomorrow. Okay, well, let me get my mechs prepared before you start talking about crazy shit. This can go into cold storage. Man. Look at the arms on that fucking thing. I heard it's supposed to be a really good mech. I mean, I can't look at the loadout. It's so wrecked up, but I'm going to check it out when I got more time. Alright, let's timeline this. Maybe we'll be lucky enough. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. We have no time. Wow. Well, so much for that idea. And it's 350 tons. That means there's probably going to be assault mechs. And oh, man. It just keeps getting better and better. I'm digging the Cobra tattoo on his arm now. This is it, Commander. Colonel Orden Sortek is almost here. All that is left to do is hold out until his arrival. McCarran is going to throw everything they have to kill us before Sortek's reinforcements arrive. This is a fight for our very lives. So bring the biggest, baddest mechs you can muster, and we might actually make it off of Sarna alive. Hoorah! Oh wait, they're not covering. Well, that sucks. Drop those share costs down. These mechs are expensive to repair. That sucks. I'm not gonna be able to use any of those. Do I have enough mechs to even field? At least my one mech is done. That's good. Jesus, man, I can't push 350 tons. I can't do it. All my mechs are being repaired because of all the other shit I was doing for them. At least the archer's up. What else do we have here? The grasshopper is a pretty solid choice. Warhammer is always a good choice. Is always a good choice, but either way, we ain't even at 300 tons. This might be a one-sided beatdown. Yeah, because all my mechs are used up. It's been a hell of a fight. This whole war has been a hell of a war. I mean, this is what I got left. That's why I said about saving it and doing it like 3 saves out, really, because you don't know where it's gonna land. You might be in my situation where you're like way under tonnage. I mean, God, look at that. What is that? I'm 55 tons underweight. I really hope this is an open area, not a closed area. I might be able to keep the enemy at bay just by keeping range. Alright, anyway, what they say is it's not about the size of the mech, it's a pilot who operates it, so the bigger the mech, the harder it is to maneuver, and the easier, the bigger the mech, the harder it is to maneuver, and the bigger of a target it is. So hopefully that remains true. And I just upgraded my this mech here. But anyway, enough talk. Let's go finish this fucking war.
This is it, everyone. Colonel Sortek is on the verge of making planetfall and is en route to our position. McCarran's knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian Heavy Guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these Capellan bastards. Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us, and today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus, for House Hasek.
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill one more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
Commander, Colonel Westrick is right about one thing. The McCarran's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion Heavy Guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
New target, Raven. Target acquired.
Have to make do without that component.
Enemy mech, down and out.
Target acquired.
Solid copy. We are engaging now.
Incoming missile.
Knock that neck off the board.
Alright, we have to fall back. I was gonna say, you guys, these allies need to get more involved in this fight. It's ridiculous.
New target vindicated.
Dude, not me, you moron. my god, stop talking, woman. You make me not want to play. No, don't shoot me.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Yeah. Yeah, good job, guys.
Got eyes on an enemy mech!
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Mech down! Could hear the pilot scream through my cockpit.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Forces of the Federated Suns, my Davion heavy guards have just touched down. Our rushed mech drops scattered us across a wide area. We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now. ETA 2 minutes. Hold out just a little longer.
Target destroyed.
Enemy Tango spotted.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Target acquired.
Targeted mech heavily damaged.
Forces of the Federated Suns, the Davion heavy guards are here to assist. It's time to take the fight to Materan's armored cavalry.
That's our cue, Commander. One last push and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Incoming missile.
All armored cavalry forces, this is Colonel Archibald McCarran. The Davion heavy guards have made Planet Ball and have taken the field right in the rear of our column. This is a fight we can no longer win. All forces, break off your engagements and escape to your dropships. Sorna is lost. There's no need for any of you to go down with it.
Forces of the Federated Suns, give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted you like prey lost in the woods. But now you have a chance to defang McCarran's armored cavalry once and for all.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Target destroyed.
Did I just hear that right? McCarran's forces are withdrawing. Is there really a need to run them down?
We're still at war, Fahad. The Federated Suns will want to ensure that an elite unit such as McCarran's is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of vulnerability in the future. I also imagine compassion and reason are the last things on the minds of everyone that went through the last 6 months of hell at the hands of the armored cavalry. For better or worse, we still have our orders.
Man, we are
Let's help
ripping
clear
them
the
up.
field and see this battle through.
To all forces of the Federated Suns,
Very
we have
nice,
cleared the
very
field.
nice.
Sarna is ours.
Commander, I just want to say thank you. If you hadn't come to help us all those months ago, I have no doubt in my mind that we would have died like the rest of our brothers and sisters in the 5th. We'll never forget what you did for us.
Hey, come on, guys, let's push.
Likewise, Captain. Without you, we would never have been able to complete our mission for the Kestrel Lancers. Now let's all fall back in with the heavy guards and finally get some R&R. It's been one hell of a campaign.
Roger on that move order! We're moving!
I enjoyed that very much. Thing is, that's only the fight for Sardan. Yeah, Sardan. Yeah, that's it. We still have what? I'm trying to think. Well, I don't know how many systems we still have in this, but enough of them. Keep us tied up for a little bit anyway. Keep us employed with this giant house raking in the money, because I'm making damn good money right now. Alright, we got 9. Take a few of these. Left with the scraps. Just the scraps. Alright, what do we got? Man, I thought that they got a hell of a lot more kills than that. But, look at mine. 10 kills. 10 mechs. I mean, that's not bad. 4 mechs, 2 mechs, 0 mechs. But considering they're better pilots than me, I don't know. I don't know what that says about it. About them. Man, here we go with another fucking book drop. This is gonna be a lot of cutting out and the editing. Man. Commander, I've just received your report from Ardan Sortek. I cannot tell you how glad I am to hear that you made it through the Sarna campaign. Made it through? We were the Sardan Corps campaign. Like, what are you... The Sarna campaign. What are you talking about, guy? When I heard of the armored cavalry ambush and the HPG being destroyed, I feared that I may have condemned you all to death. You had all the Kestrel Lancers worried for you. Yeah, I'm sure. While I am sorry that I cannot be there on Sarna to debrief you in person, there is still much for me to do here on Tigris. Please accept this canned message as your formal debriefing. By this time, Jesus, this is like a 5-page book. Sorry, but I mean, at least you get to hear me read it out. I have to read the whole thing, so I wish that they would start adding voice lines, you know, for this. I mean, hell, they could pay me to do it, and I'll just read it for everybody. That way, I mean, look how long this is. And I have to read it. I have to know what's going on. Are we going to deploy again? You know what I mean? What's going on? By the time Comstar is able to deliver this message to you, our offensive, which the news feeds have taken to calling the Forced Succession War, will be over. As I speak, Comstar is negotiating the end to all hostilities between the 5 great houses. When all is said and done, the compelling Confederation will have to capitulate that it has lost over half of its former territory, most of it to be claimed by House Davion through right of conquest, but some by 2 former compelling commonalities declaring independence from the Confederation. Tikhonov, yeah. The first to break away was the Tikhonov commonality. They were holding out hope that the Confederation would come to their aid, but after being cut off from a direct logistical route to CN, they eventually declared independence to spare their citizens from further Davian invasions. You won't believe who leads them. Our old friend Pavel Ridzik. After he managed to escape our forces and fled, Tikhonov, strategic director Ridzik, retreated to Elgin, where he took control of the region, declaring himself Supreme Lord of the Tikhonov Free Republic. That's gonna last a long time. His reign didn't last long. As an assassin killed him back in June. The other breakaway faction in the St. Ives commonality, the former heir of the Confederation, Candace Liao, abandoned her father to declare her province independent from the Confederation. Like, that would save her. I can't imagine how Maximilian Liao is taking that one. Comstar is negotiating to formally recognize these independent provinces as new nations once their leaders can charter the new laws of their provincial governments. Be sure to be on the lookout for those 2 once all the dust settles later this year. The next, this offensive really, it took, 2 years? I mean, it might not seem like it because that's the nature of the game, right? Because it was only 4 deployments. But it took 2 years, easily. I mean, once we're done this, you can see the timeline and a news feed where it'll probably tell all about everything that's going on. I have a feeling they're going to redact our involvement in the war, because that's what these great houses do. They don't want to admit that they were, that the mercenary force is what saved the day, because somebody else can buy us up and, kick their asses. The next item we'll need to discuss is the destruction of Starner's HPG. After the Fusiliers destroyed the HPG, Comstar is furious with the Federated Sons. Sorry. Claiming us ultimately responsible for its destruction. They put the entirety of the Federated Sons under interdiction, cutting off interstellar communications and commerce between the hundreds of Federated worlds. Your report about the imposter Fusiliers captured by Captain Damu couldn't have come at a worse time. Had we known about this a month ago, we would have been able to mount a defense against Comstar's accusations. But First Prince Davian has already agreed to allow Comstar to station their own mech security forces at every HPG in the Federation to ensure that such a debacle never happens again. Yeah, sure, that's what it's going to be about. It's much too late to defend our role in Sarna HPG attack now. I don't know why. I mean, justice takes a long time to met out. There is no... Anyway, so that breaks my brain. Even if we now know that we were not responsible for its destruction. Look, the reason that bugs me is because the same people who killed the main character's father, Mason, his main character, I believe are the ones who took out the HPG. They did it on purpose to attack the Federated Sons because we were supporting them. I have no idea what Mason's father did to draw the ire of such a force that's clearly being supported by one of the major houses. It has to be. There's just no other way to look at it. I mean, my unit's fairly large. They're impossible. They have tanks, vertibirds. They have drop ships. I mean, we have drop ships, but still. Anyway, the interdiction, along with the war effort, sent Federated Sun's economy into a tailspin. Had they maintained their interdiction, Comstor could have very much bankrupted the entire Federation. I mean, that's what happens when you try to give an entire enemy faction as a wedding present. I'm just saying, that was a stupid fucking war. Which brings me to the most uncomfortable part of this debrief. Here we go. I'm telling you, I already know ahead of time. They're going to cut me off. I already know it. They're going to leave me out here. Commander, the Federated Suns can no longer financially support the remainder of our contract with your unit. Big fucking surprise there. So in other words, a great house owes me a lot of money. Big surprise there. I'm to inform you that we are invoking our cancellation clause. Somebody didn't read their contract, Rihanna, and releasing you from the remaining 4 months of your contract. You will be compensated for this with your agreed upon MRB release bonus. I'm sorry our time together had to end like this, Commander, but it's completely out of my hands. Yeah, I get that. The Crucius Lancers won't be escaping these budget cutbacks either. Hold on, what? While for the time being my command will still exist on paper, for the most part, most of the personnel of the 2nd Crucius Lancers has been consolidated into the 3rd Crucius under Marshal Pedroza's. Man, that was my basic training. Drill instructor's name was Drill Sergeant Pedroza. Oh, it was Pedroza. Command, and will continue to garrison Tigris. I currently exist to ensure that the Kestrel Lancers continue to be a paper tiger. Wait, what? Hold on, let me read that again. I currently exist to ensure that the Kestrel Lancers continue to be a paper tiger to our enemies while the... I mean, he said paper tiger, right? While the Federation's economy recovers from the war. So what he's saying... wait, what? A paper tiger? I mean... So what he's basically saying is they're going to have no force. I mean, what do you do with paper? You tear it up. But I won't let this deter me. I forged the Kestrel Lancers from nothing once. I can do it again. Not with me, you're not. Although you won't be around to help me this time, Commander, I'll never forget the contributions you and your team made to keep the legend of the Kestrel Lancers alive. We'll be back and stronger than ever. You'll see. Goodbye, my friend, until we meet again. Yes, I can say this for certainty that Davion has lost my support, and I'm considered a hero of the Federation. We can accept or turn down the contracts we want, and this is a bite in the back, seeing as how our mercenary forces literally won the war. If it hadn't been for our forces, the Federation would never... He even admitted it right there. I mean, in his loadout. And what he was talking about. What they give us? So, as compensation, they give us some weapons, 10 double heat sinks. I don't mind that too much. Some experience. 3 million C-bills. I think that was their last operation, by the way. If it's in bonus, that's, that ain't bad. But either way, it still doesn't come down to all the money and effort that I spent on that. I mean, that just goes to show you don't trust their forces, don't sign up with big houses. I love these games to get you into politics and stuff like that. And I mean, it's so much better than like the politics we have to deal with in real life. Because, well, I guess it's kind of the same actually. A bunch of useless fucking bureaucrats that don't get nothing done unless it benefits them. Go in the government. They go into government like making with nothing, and then they come out of government billionaires. I mean, that's how it's supposed to work. All right, so actually we walked out of that pretty good. 31 million, not bad, but we have got one hell of a new enemy. Let's see what. So this will end the forced succession war. The rest of my coverage, I'm just gonna keep building my forces. I still stand by what I said before. If you want to do the campaign and timeline, I'll show you an example here. The news feed here shows you could go back and read all of it. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just saying, like, you see how it all breaks down. That's why one of the things I love about this game. Yes, it is a set narrative going forward, but they really give you that feeling of that you're there. that you're participating and your actions matter. So, wait, an exclusive Dragoon mech design. That looks like a Cyclops. Over a month has passed since epic battle of misery came to a close. As salvage crews comb the cracked and scorched ice fields, they have recovered a number of mysterious mechs amongst the wreckage of Zeta Battalion. 2 100-ton chassis, what? That go by the designation Annihilator. Ooh. And Marauder 2, which the secretive Wolves Dragoons have deflected all prior inquiries into. The independent salvage teams that recovered a large number of the exclusive mechs have vowed to refurbish and sell the incredibly rare mechs on the open market. The Dragoons stated the design of these mechs would remain off the market, but they wouldn't block existing sales of the salvage mechs, provided the bodies of their former mech warriors are returned to the Dragoon for burial. Mech hunters will now need to keep their eyes peeled on the rare mech markets, or dare to fight and beat the Dragoons on the battlefield if they hope to acquire the rare mechs for the collections. So I'm gonna have to go and pay. Who is that? The Dragoons. Who is the major house? That's Kurita's house. I don't mind stepping on some Kurita heads. With an original manufacturing date of 3010, the Marauder 2 appears to have been the first new battle mech design in centuries, predating the recently revealed Wolfhound and Cataphract by over a decade. More curious, the mech has been unveiled to be manufactured by Blackwell Industries on Outreach, formerly a simple parts supplier with no history of battle mech manufacturing. Yeah, there's something suspicious about that. It remains a mystery how a minor parts supplier of the Dragoons has been able to beat larger defense firms in a race for the first new mech designs in over 200 years. Yeah, that's a DLC and upgrades coming out, by the way. That's awesome. So, yeah, I need to find this new mech. But an even greater enigma rests at the center of the Annihilator. Sacrificing speed for unbridled firepower, the Annihilator was designed shortly before the fall of the Star League, but was famously never manufactured before the... Did I read that wrong? But was famously never manufactured before the League's collapse, with all manufacturing schematics believed lost. Even more curious, all recovered battle computers of a number of different variants fielded by Zeta Battalion now show evidence of data wipes with no information present prior to the Dragoon's mysterious appearance in 3005. Huh. All attempts at recovering the erased data has thus far failed, only adding to the mystery behind the design. Now, I'm not going to read all these, but, I mean, it really does give you an idea. Like, so when they add new memory core, I'm telling you, I could read this all day. To get into the heart of everything that's going on, like the Star League memory core discovered by the Great Death Legion. I mean, that's... So, alright, my point behind this is... In order to add this stuff to the game, because the timeline's been set, okay, not just by this, but by lore of the game, they have to update that. That's not minor. That's a major update, because, like I said, this is already set. You know what I mean? So they're changing it and updating as it goes. That's fucking amazing, man. I swear, this game is so good. Comstar declares third succession war over. Okay, we're way back in history now. Taken off, Free Republic declares independence. New light mech prototype by Stories Industries unveiled the Wolfhound. They were talking about the Wolfhound before. Yeah, I don't get that. Right there. Yeah, that was July 30, 28. And the Wolfhound wasn't declared until... Oh, okay, October, so a few months later. Anyway, look, my point still stands. Beyond the news feeds and all that stuff, check this shit out. So these are different schools, okay, that you can send your well, any of your pilots to, and it can, well, it does exactly what it says on the screen. I mean, obviously my pilots are eligible, I guess, because this is like some serious training. Again, 0 pilots eligible. That's crazy. But either way, my point is still stands. Like this game, it really is a steal. I mean, the DLCs that are added always add more mechs. They add more weapons. I heard that they just added a weapon called the Arrowhead, which is again amazing. I mean, that's why I stick with this game. That's why me and my friends continuously come back to this game, because it's worth it. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. Look at that, a great sword. Too bad, I mean, the only way that you can use any of these weapons is if you don't have any, in other words, well, I guess an over-tonnage weapon or something, you know, like if you had a heavy mech. Oh, a heavy longsword. I'll take that too. And a couple of heavy axes. I didn't intend on spending any money, but I have enough money to take a bit of a break and upgrade my mechs and all that stuff, so I think now would be a good time to do that. Black market, yeah, I'm despised in this area. Well, I guess I would be, seeing as how House Davian forced me to come over here and, like, oh, that sucks so bad, man. I really didn't want to get involved in this war, but, you know, I thought House Davian was like the good guys, the more American side of things, you know what I mean? But I guess not, or at least in that future time. 2 million. I didn't see that before I bought it. Damn it. Oh yeah, there's that PPCX, baby. What else do we have? You know what? The performance of the medium short bursts, I wasn't too depressed by it, honestly. I thought that I didn't like the short bursts, but I stand corrected. I mean, they serve a very valid purpose. As long as you're okay with hitting that button over and over and over again. The good thing is if allies are walking in front of your path, many times I would have had to aim off, and with the medium beam and the time it fires, the problem with that is I likely would hit other allies or strip buildings clean. I mean, if you ever see one of these fights where the lasers are firing out and it just rips buildings in half, yeah, that's how that shit works. Eventually, I'm gonna get a mech that I can use these superchargers and EW active probes. But right now, I'm just not far enough in the game, and I still haven't seen these Arrowhead missiles. And I am keeping my eyes open too. Anyway, well, so that was a Forced Succession War, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna end the recording for this there, but I'll keep streaming for a while, I guess. I mean, I'm always pressured when I'm doing the actual getting a you know what? I think it's about time to eat, actually. Yeah, it's dinner time. So I got enough to, you know, put together a pretty decent video. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that stopped in and gave my channel. I mean, I don't, you know, like, I appreciate it, is what I'm saying. If you throw a like on there, subscribe. I don't know. I'm a small content creator. I do put a lot of effort into my work. I try to anyway. I'm getting better. I mean, so I'll get better as time goes. But anyway, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for giving me a chance. Like I said, I ain't got very many people following me right now, so if you're into games and stuff like that, let me know. You know, but so.